Ryan a clip of Democratic Congressman Jim McDermott saying Ryan doesn't really care about the poor. Representative McDermott joins us now. Congressman, don't both parties care about poor people but disagree about the best way to help them?
Well, Paul, Ryan is trying very hard to be a compassionate conservative. They talk a very good game, but it's by their deeds ye shall know them, is what the Bible says. And the fact is that the budget he put out cuts things all over the place that have brought people out of poverty. We simply are not investing in our kids. We're not investing in the National Institutes of Health. We're not investing in NASA. We're not investing anywhere.
All right, I assume you want to raise the minimum wage.
Of course, this whole business about somehow raising the minimum wage causes a loss of jobs. Well, if that's true, why don't we just drop the minimum wage altogether and let people work for $1 a day or $1 an hour? That simply
if they're willing
nonsense.
to, and that's the agreement between their employer, wouldn't that create a lot of new jobs? Maybe there'd be apprentices at construction sites again, and somebody pumping your gas at the gas station, learning how to work.
Putting people to work, that sounds like a good idea. But if they're at work and they can't pay their bills and they can't see their kids, you got people with 2 and 3 jobs today trying to make it.
Why not $40 an hour if there's no harm, if it doesn't take jobs away?
You can get crazy like that. That doesn't make any sense. What makes sense is to gradually bring it up as we have. It was once $1 an hour, and now it's up to $7.25, and we're saying just bring it up to $10.10 an hour. That would be a good start.
Hollywood agrees with you. Actress Kristen Bell says a spoonful of minimum wage will make poverty go down.
Just a $3 increase can make a living wage. It makes a living wage. It makes a living wage. Just a $3 increase can make a living wage.
It's so sweet and reasonable, so Reason TV's Remy was quick to dress up as a chimney sweep and sing about the result of a minimum wage hike.
So they'll raise the price of me, how happy I will be. It's great, I've been replaced by a machine.
Congressman, that happens. Cashiers get replaced by self-scanners at the checkout counter, and so on.
We see the changes in the job market, but if you're not paying people a wage that they can afford to put a roof over their head and pay for their food and pay for their transportation to get to work and have any chance to help their kids go to college and pay their medical bills, it's a crime that anybody in this country as rich as us should have to have a bankruptcy in a medical illness. It's unforgivable.
I fear most Americans agree with you. I talked to people in Times Square. At least some people, though, said government teaches people to be helpless.
This giving everybody everything is creating a society where it's just expected.
But people need things.
It's okay to help, but do we need to give them free cell phones?
I think anything that you subsidize, you're going to have more of. So as long as you're subsidizing poverty, there's going to be more of it.
And that's what's happened with the war on poverty. We have this chart showing what's happened since it began. I don't know if you can see it there, but progress was great for 5-7 years, and then it stopped because we taught Americans to be dependent. Your programs do that.
We have shifted the cost onto people and made them more and more and more in debt. People their houses, their future are gone because they have financed their kids' education. And then we have the collapse
should be
of 2007.
Free. Education, college education, health care. You just want to spend other people's money. We can't afford it.
What do you mean we can't afford it? You mean the Germans can't afford it?
In debt.
And the French?
The French are going down the tubes.
But their kids are being educated and they're competing with us in the international markets. Other countries understand investment. This country understands only the bottom line of the very rich, and they are doing fabulously.
Thank you, Congressman McDermott, for joining us to argue about this. I hope you never get to spend all of our money, at least as much as you want to.
I hope I get a chance to spend some of it.
$2.5 trillion isn't enough. Audience, to join this argument, you can tweet using the hashtag poverty or post on my Facebook page. We want to know what you think.